Almost everyone wants an impressive physique, but most people are training for years and they never actually build one. And not because they don't work hard, but because they're focused on the wrong things. Today I'm going to show you guys 5 things that actually separate an average physique from an impressive one. In today's video, how to build an impressive physique. Let's get started. Guys, before we get into the video, if you are interested in one-on-one personalized coaching built and tailored specifically for you, for workout programs, diet plans, 24/7 communication access for comments, questions, concerns, accountability, support, and much, much more, go ahead and visit my website, zachluch.com. I also have workout programs on my website. If you want to get strong, lose that stubborn belly fat, build that impressive physique you've been trying to build, or much, much more. All that is on my website, zachluch.com, and I'm running sales currently on those workout programs, so go ahead and check all that out. Now let's get into the video. So the first point we're going to go over, guys, is you need to stop chasing everything. And what exactly do I mean by that? Think about it like this, okay? We have 2 different people, okay? 2 different people. This person is trying to run, or is running, is doing strength training, is trying to body build, is focused on sports, and wants to lose fat, but also build muscle, okay? Now this person right here has one clear goal. You guys need to stop trying to maximize 5 different goals at once and make one goal your priority, right? Start with one goal. If I'm trying to build an impressive physique, I'm not going to be focused on running really. I'm not going to be focused on playing sports. I'm not going to be focused on maybe strength training. If I want to build an impressive physique, I need to focus on bodybuilding workout splits or specific workouts tailored to muscle hypertrophy, and then focus on that. What you guys are making the mistake of doing is that you're trying to chase multiple goals at once, but you're not able to actually succeed in any of those goals. The best thing you can do is stick to one clear goal and knock that out of the park. The next thing you're going to want to do, guys, right? You have that one main goal. If we are specifically trying to build a better physique, that main goal is building a better physique, but now we must build our foundation, right? We have a goal in mind, right, about what we want to achieve, and that's building more of an impressive physique. But now we need to build the foundation behind that. What is the steps we're going to take, the basics that we need, and everything that entails with that. So if we want to build an impressive physique, we need to focus on things like recovery and sleep, our protein, right, because that is what helps build muscle, progressive overload, right, because we need to stimulate adaptation within our muscles for them to grow, for us to get that impressive physique, and then also consistency, okay, right? We are not going to build an impressive physique. We're not going to build our dream physique if we are not consistent. I always tell all my clients and anyone I talk to, it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. And with consistency, you must build something that you can stay consistent with, but that it's also sustainable long term. Now, your foundation doesn't only have to include these things, right? There's other variables that we can implement as well. But this is a basic foundation that you need to look for and structure your goals around if one of your main goals is to build an impressive physique. Because muscle growth happens during recovery and sleep. We need protein because those are amino acids, are the building blocks of protein, which is the building block for muscle growth. Progressive overload because we need to tell our body to adapt, to make adaptation, to get bigger, and then just being consistent. And yes, these 4 things might be pretty boring, but these 4 things are responsible for every impressive physique you've ever seen. All right, so we have the foundation, we have the basics down of what we want to do. Now the next thing is to prioritize the muscles that matter. When you think of an impressive physique, on a male especially, what do you think of? You think of broad, wide shoulders, you think of a slim waist, nice big legs, big arms, that chest that pops, and that V-taper back, right? Things of that nature. So for example, you're going to probably want to focus especially on things like your delts. Maybe that upper chest, those lats to get that V-taper look, that wide Dorito kind of look, arms, and quads, for example, right? So these muscle groups are kind of giving that illusion. If you grow them, they give you that illusion of that very impressive, almost like anime figured physique, right? But some people are genetically gifted in other aspects and some people aren't. So you also have to take this with a grain of salt. You also got to look at it from a standpoint of, okay, where are my weak points and what do I need to bring up within my physique to get that impressive physique look, right? So some of you might have really good cap delts already based on genetics. Some of you might not. So then your delt training or priority has to be, skewed based on a multitude of factors. But one, are you gifted, genetically gifted in that muscle group or not? And then base your training on that. But prioritize the muscles that matter, because this is what's going to give you that illusion, especially of that anime physique, that impressive physique that people see and be like, wow, look at that. You do want to make sure you're training every single muscle group, not just the muscle groups I listed, but specialization is going to be critical, right? Because you don't necessarily want to grow everything equally, in a sense of, if you're trying to just get an impressive physique, you want to build things that make your physique impressive. Now, the fourth point we're going to go over is that you need to be lean enough or stay lean enough, right? Because no one's looking at someone who's 20, 25, 30% body fat and being like, wow, that's an impressive physique, right? No one's even looking at someone who's like 18 to 19% body fat and saying, wow, that's an impressive physique, because you can't really see the V taper, the muscle definition, the muscle bellies and where they're cutting off, and the insertions and origins of all these cool muscles, because you're not a lean enough body fat percentage, right? So staying relatively lean, I'm not saying you have to be stage ready lean for a bodybuilding show, but like 10% body fat, right? Maybe 12% body fat, maybe even 15% body fat, right? But an impressive physique is not gonna be like 20 to 25% body fat, right? That's just not realistic to have that crazy looking physique that impresses people in a sense. You don't need to be shredded year round, but you spend majority of the year carrying and holding on unnecessary amounts of fat that doesn't do you any good, for one, but then that no one else can see what you worked so hard to build and then show off that impressive physique. As in the final point, you probably could have guessed this, give it time. We just mentioned earlier that consistency is the name of the game. You must give things like this time, especially if you're a natural lifter and trying to build muscle and have an impressive physique, right? We want to, right? Because it's not going to take just 1 week. It's not going to take just 1 month, right? It's not even going to take just 1 year. It's going to take years and years and years of consistency to show off that impressive physique, to build that muscle that gives you that impressive physique that not many people have, and not many people have it. Why? Because they are not consistent and they don't have time or give time to that priority of building an impressive physique. The physiques that you see online, right? The physiques that you admire, they weren't built in 2 or 4 months, right? They were built over 1,000 different workouts, over 5 to 10 plus years of dedication, consistency, and hard training. Guys, an impressive physique isn't built by secrets. It's built by doing simple things exceptionally well over time. These 5 points, yes, they are super basic, but many of you guys are trying to look too hard into how to build a better physique, how to get stronger, when the basic, simple information is lying right in front of you, and that is all you need to do. Sometimes the work's gonna be boring, but that is what is gonna get you the results you want. You just gotta stay consistent and do it long enough over time to actually see change. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube whiteboard video. If you're new here, my name is Zach. I'm a certified personal trainer and a certified nutritional coach. And I like to make these YouTube whiteboard videos going over things within the fitness industry, within the nutritional industry, diets, workouts, exercises, biology, chemistry, everything within that. I like to put them in simplistic terms on the whiteboard for you guys to easily understand and actually grasp an understanding of and learn. If you guys have any questions about this video, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Or if you have future videos that you want done on the whiteboard, go ahead and drop them down below too. These are just one of the many different video styles I make here on YouTube. So if you are new here, consider subscribing and go check out my other videos, because I do workout videos, cooking videos, grocery videos, and these YouTube whiteboard videos. Our goal is 15,000 subscribers. I'm gonna keep saying it in every video, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I can't do this without any of you guys, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Like always, thank you for watching again. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next video.